Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, thank you for clicking on this, thank you for watching, I appreciate it. Welcome to Jay's World. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I assure you I'm going. I guess I'm just going to document my journey and I really want to bring you guys along. Just have an inkling to create some content, so please do enjoy. I guess you're going to watch me grow as a person, as an athlete, as a coach, and just overall. Let me document my journey to prep everything, just things that I know, let me share information. I kind of plan to cover a lot for this channel, educational, whether it's training, whether it's nutrition, whether it's supplements. As you know, I work with Supplement Mart, so I've done a fair bit of extensive research in that. Working with coaches for a few years now and just got my PT courses under the belt too, so there's quite a bit that I think I can share with you guys. So that's kind of my direction with this channel, is just kind of just document my journey for my friends, my family, anyone that's interested, and just help anyone that's going along the journey on their own on the way as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get into it. Before anything, it's important to find our maintenance calorie range. This is going to be vital just for us to know what we maintain at before entering any weight loss phase or weight gaining phase. We want to pull off weight without having to starve ourselves, and we want to put on weight without having to put on much body fat at all. In order to find your BMR or your base metabolic rate, so your maintenance calories, you can simply search up any online BMR calculator, type in your age, your weight, your height. It'll give you an average BMR for just your resting rate, plus some extra side notes for your certain level of activity too. You will then need to do the physical work by eating at that set calorie range tailored for you. Measure your weight every morning, fasted, be consistent with this so the measurement is accurate. Get an average 3 to 4 times a week, measure that average over the course of those 2 to 4 or 6 weeks and see what that average does. If it goes down, chances are you're in a deficit and you need to increase food. If it goes up, chances are you're in a surplus and you need to decrease food. Keep in mind your activity. You probably want to keep your activity at somewhat of an average so that you can get a good measurement of your food intake at your activity intake to what is your maintenance range to then go into whatever phase may be your desire. Now again, like I mentioned, the longer you spend at this is going to really let you see what is happening with your food and what is possibly or what is your maintenance range. Just finishing up a good back and bicep session, the last session on my own programming. I'm now jumping back on with the physique code with Will Collins. So we're going to be basically just staying at maintenance for the next 2 weeks, just some more than this so he can see what my weight is doing at that sort of set point of food, and then we'll go from there for 2 weeks on. There's no point planning too far ahead just because we want to see what the body is doing and then make any adjustments from there. From when I was on previously, I had a bit of a hiatus. My skin folds are up marginally, but I'm more than happy with that. Will's happy with that. We're just going to keep consistent with it. We're still not in a bad point. We're just not an ideal point, but that's more than fine. Jumping back on this time around, a few more supplements have been thrown in the mix. Yes, if you know me, I take enough supplements as it is, yet we're adding in more. We're getting back on the glutamine. This is good for your gut health. This is good for your recovery. Kind of a mix of everything, but more than less, I'll be taking it just for my gut health, help my digestion. We're also taking glucosamine max. This is going to be good for my joints. I do get a bit of elbow flare up time to time, but it's not too bad. But again, this is just going to help with it more than less. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes for me. I'm pretty consistent with what I do, so when I throw extra things in the mix, I can generally see what they're doing. So for joint wise, I'll be keen to see how this one goes. And last but not least, Glucoplex. This is more than less, I'm gonna have this with my lunch and it's gonna help with my carb intake and kind of carb digestion too. Now training wise, starting off this block, we're adding in some cuff work. So I went ahead and got myself some PTP cuffs. I've got myself 2, I think they're $18 each from Rebel. Nice easy one to add in the mix. I could just utilize the ones that are at the gym, but this is gonna leave no excuse. I'm gonna have them there and quite frankly I'm excited to use them. I've never really implemented them in the training, but I can already see the benefit of having it. You obviously say when things are cut, whether it's a lateral raise, whether it's a chest fly, there's no forearms engaging, therefore you're going to take a lot of that load on your targeted muscle. So yeah guys, that's the video. I hope the maintenance point was educational for someone and could help someone. If it hasn't, if there's things that weren't clear enough for you, just message me in the comments, DM me, JaysWorld98. I'm here to help everyone, I'm here to build a community, so just DM me, no questions silly, happy to help. That is the video guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, #BetterThanYesterday. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, good night.